Good morning guys, and welcome to a brand new series for this YouTube channel. As you know, we have a Road to Glory series running at the moment and things are going very well in that. And I've decided that we are going to have another series running alongside it, focusing on a career mode. Now, it was difficult coming up with an idea for a career mode that isn't already on YouTube. I know there's a lot of people out there that buy a lot of the good youngsters and see them improve, but I know that because a lot of people do it, I don't know if you guys would have wanted something along these same lines. So for this career mode, we are going to be Accrington Stanley, who are in League 2, and we are playing on legendary difficulty with a strict board, and that is how it's going to stay for the whole career mode. One of the stipulations in this series that I have decided to choose for myself is that we can only sign free agents. So we're not going to be signing any players for any sorts of money, and we're not going to be scouting any of the younger players using our scouting network. We are only allowed to sign players that come up on the free agents list. Now, as you can see from the video, I decided to go with a 3-4-3 formation for this Accrington Stanley series. I'm not sure why I chose that one in all honesty, but I thought I'd go for something different. I haven't used a 3-4-3 formation on the game at all, whether that's been in a previous career mode or on Ultimate Team. So I just thought I would give it a go. It seems quite an attacking formation. I've changed some of the individual instructions, and hopefully it is going to work out well. Now, as you can see, we need to try and raise as much money as possible. So there were a few players on our squad list that we decided to transfer list in order to raise some more funds that we could turn into wages for players off the free agents list. Now, before I go on, if you haven't already, check out the previous episodes of our Road to Glory series. Things are going very well and it's receiving a fair amount of views and comments, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it. That isn't going to go anywhere. We're probably just going to alternate between a Road to Glory series and a career mode. And as you can see, we signed Joselito Vaca from the free agents list. We didn't have a single cam in our squad and we were having to play centre midfielders in that position. So I decided that it was one of the many positions that we probably needed to strengthen, and we bought in Joselito Vaca on £5,000 a week. In order to do that, we did have to sell some players to free up the funds for his wages, but I think he's going to be worth it. He's the highest rated player in our team, and he's walked straight into that side with 4-star weak foot and 3-star skills. Now, as this video goes on, you will see that I decided not to show you any of the friendly matches in pre-season because I just sim them, in my honest opinion. I don't see the point in playing them. So I simmed straight through them, and our first game of League 2 was up against Cambridge United away from home. Playing on legendary difficulty, it was a very, very scrappy game. There wasn't really many chances at all, but in the 42nd minute we managed to get 3-on-2 at the back, and we passed it to our right winger, Carver, and he managed to put the ball in the net, and we were 1-0 up against Cambridge United in our first game of the season and our first game on this career mode series. Now, that really was the only chance of the game apart from Cambridge's one shot of the first half, and as you can see, there was one shot from Cambridge and one on target, and we'd only had 2 shots and 1 on target, which was our goal. In all honesty, it was tricky readjusting to playing with players in the League 2 calibre. As you know, our Ultimate Team squad is coming along very, very well, and we've nearly got a BPL squad there. So a lot of the players are gold and very, very good and very, very high quality. However, playing at a League 2 level, it was difficult just to string passes together, in all honesty, at sometimes, and playing against legendary opponents as well on legendary difficulty, it was always going to be a tough game. But we did manage to win that first game 1-0, and after the game we found out that we had sold another player to another club. I think it was an Irish club that we'd sold him to. There did seem to be a lot of interest from Irish clubs in some of the players that we were selling. I'm not sure why that is. And we were moving on to the next game, which was Luton Town in the Carling Cup. Again, we were away, and I knew this was going to be a tricky game. Although Luton are only just promoted from the conference, in my opinion, they've always been a Football League club. And in the 7th minute, we had a big chance. We cut inside and managed to flash the ball just past the far post. And it wasn't until the 40th minute that we fashioned another chance. This was our new cam, FIfa, and he just come up with some poor control just as he was about to hit it. And that was really it for the first half. It was 0-0. They hadn't had a shot, and we'd only had one shot, which we'd put wide. It was very cagey affair. And in the 75th minute, Luton had a chance. Their substitute striker had come on, and he flashed a header past our post. And then this was actually the best opportunity of the game for us. We should have scored there. He should have really curled it in at the near post, but it wasn't to be. And then back from the cross, we headed it over the bar. And there was me thinking that it would be a draw and we'd go on to extra time. And then this happened. We chased him into the corner, managed to block the cross, passed it into the keeper, and somehow the keeper has kicked it at their striker. And as you can see, in the 85th minute, they have just rolled the ball into an open goal. And that is really it for the rest of the game. We tried to push with ultra attacking, we really did, but we ran out of time, and that has resulted in our first loss on career mode. Although I'm not too bothered, seeing as it's in the Carling Cup and it's not in the league. I would have enjoyed quite a run in the Carling Cup with the money, but it wasn't to be. So as you can see, we were out of the Carling Cup, and we had 1 win and 1 loss from our opening 2 games. Now, as I've told you in previous episodes, we have now got a Twitter for this YouTube channel, so be sure to follow it. The link is in the description down below, and continue to share our series, including our Road to Glory and this career mode, with your family and friends. Thank you for continuing to like the videos and commenting, and may you keep up all that good work. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you again tomorrow.